If this was the 19th century right here and right now, I would be breaking a key rule in etiquette by walking down this street in my bare hands. I know it sounds silly, doesn't it? But back in Victorian England, the wearing of gloves while walking up and down the street was considered a necessity in polite society.
Since then, fashions have come and gone, and our social manners have obviously changed a lot. But for this Warminster firm, when it comes to the actual process of making fine gloves, things have changed very little. The company was founded back in 1777 by John Dent. Over the next few years, it enjoyed rapid growth, and within a couple of decades, the name of Dents had become famous all over the world.
Unlike many other businesses in the 19th and early 20th century, the glove maker's craft didn't become mechanised. And today it's still as reliant on the skilled hand and the keen eye of the artisans as it was back then in the days of its founder.
Each glove is individually hand-cut and hand-stitched. The whole process involves over 32 different stages, and it takes a total of around 6 hours. But it all starts with the hide. Creative director Deborah Moore has agreed to give me a tour.
This is actually where it all starts, I guess. This is the first process.
It is, and this skin here is hair sheep, which is a mixture between a goat and a sheep. I know, it is wonderful, isn't it? And the beauty of this skin is that it's very stretchy.
Okay.
So when we cut gloves out of it, they shrink back and they fit like a glove. Very strong. Now this comes from South America. It's a wild pig.
That's buckshot, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. And also, because they're wild animals, yeah. Because they're wild animals, you often get scarring as well. But this is actually a very good skin, and we get much worse.
Do you?
Yeah, definitely.
Is this the most expensive skin?
This is the most expensive skin.
How much would that cost then, roughly, in glove terms? The amount
a pair of gloves made from this peccary would cost in between £200 and £300 in the stores.
Wow.
Yes, it's the finest gloving leather in the world.
So, okay, so we've got the hides, we've got the skins.
We then go over to here where we cut the leather. What Des is doing now is he's stretching the leather. And what he does is he looks at each skin and decides where he's going to get the gloves.
Okay.
And then what he's doing now is placing his pattern on the skin, and he's marking it actually with his fingernail. He's trimming it up, and that's one glove.
Gosh.
And what he'll do now is he'll cut the thumbs and the foreshoots. And the foreshoots are the pieces that go on the inside of the finger.
Is it fact, or is it just a generalisation that sometimes your hands are normally the same size as your feet?
With men, you often find that the men's feet and hand size is the same size or about the same size.
I've got 9.5 feet. Would my hands be 9.5?
Your hands, I can tell now, are actually size 9.
Oh, are they?
So it's a half size difference.
Okay. So what's happening here?
The girls are actually machining and sewing the gloves together. This is Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How long have you been working here?
44 years.
44 years, wow. Have you used that same machine for 40 odd years?
No, I've done several.
You've done, you got through them?
Yes, I've done several.
There is actually no new machinery for the gloving industry.
No.
These are the old, original gloving machines, which are very difficult, and Lily's making it look easy, but actually it's not. Just like garments, when they're manufactured, they're very creased.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is apply...
Iron them, basically.
Absolutely.
So that's quite hot, is it, Dennis?
It is.
I mean, people have been making gloves for centuries, haven't they?
They have, but it wasn't until about the 13th, 14th century when people really started wearing gloves. Up until then, they were just very rough mittens.
Yeah.
And then 13th, 14th century, nobles, princes...
What was a glove maker called back then? Just a glover, I suppose?
Glover, a glover.
A glover.
William Shakespeare's father was a glover.
I guess the proof's in the pudding is trying them on, isn't it?
It is. Would you like to try
Can
them?
I? I've got big fat sort of farmer's hands there. I'm probably going to ruin
Try
these.
those. These are the peccary ones that we've been looking at.
Is there a right way to put one of these on?
What you do is, because you don't want a lot of pulling here,
Yeah.
you actually turn the tops over and then pull gently.
Okay.
And then
And this
ease
is-
it down, ease the fingers down.
Okay. And this is a size 9?
This is a size 9.
So you guessed right, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I go around the world staring at men's hands.
Fits like a glove.
Fits like a glove. Those would last you a lifetime. When you pull the glove off, pull it off by the fingers. Don't just grab it off. Like that. Yeah, exactly. And then, when you take them off, straighten them out. Don't screw them up. Straighten them out.
There you are, some top tips. You know, I've thoroughly enjoyed my little tour around Dents, and it's so reassuring to see these gloves made with traditional skills and methods by this bunch here, Lily and her colleagues, and long may it continue.